for the Turnbull Stakes over 2,000 metres. They're ready to run. They're racing. A good line away too. Surefire from the middle jumped away well with Duis and also Maximal. Lunties isn't far from the action after the first 150. It's going to be Knight's Order looking to cross over from the wide alley and try and lead with Smoke and Romans. Duis is in the leading half, about third and fourth, ahead of Maximal, and Young Verta just kicking up on the inside to fourth. Next to the field was Profondo. Then came Lunties. Gold Trip is exposed three deep as they make the way past the 1500. Next was Inspirational Girl. Then came Crystal Pegasus from Japata, also deep, and they were trailed by Milford. Well back in the field was Surefire, Great House, and He's a Shocker was last. Heading off towards the 1200 metres, and Knight's Order tearing off into the lead by 2 lengths on Smoke and Romans. 3 for the back to Maximal, the outside of Young Verta. 2.5 to Profondo, who sits on the inside of Duis, past the Chiquita Lodge. 2 for the back to Inspirational Girl, and then came out deeper was Luncies, a length and a half to Gold Trip, followed by Crystal Pegasus, who's 2/3 down on the outside of Milford past the 1000. They were being followed by Chapata. Then came Great House in between runners. He's a Shocker the inside, and Surefire is last. Approaching the 800 metres, and Knight's Order by a length on Smoke and Romans, a length and a half to Maximal, and then came Young Verta the inside. There's been no change in the Turnbull. A length and a half to Duis, followed by along the inside Profondo, and Lunties is about 6 or 7 off the leader, being covered up by Gold Trip. Then came Chapata, who's got the back of Gold Trip. They'll trail by along the inside Inspirational Girl from Crystal Pegasus. Great House well back from Milford. Then came Surefire in the straight at the 400 metres. Knight's Order's about to be tackled now by Smoke and Romans, who claims the lead inside the 300 metres. Smoke and Romans from Knight's Order. Maximal's coming on. Then came Young Verta. Gold Trip down the outside. At the 150, it's Smoke and Romans. Opens up 2 lengths on Maximal. Young Verta, Gold Trip, but it's Smoke and Romans pulling clear, and Smoke and Romans for the Turnbull. Smoke and Romans wins by a length and a half. Maximal second, Young Verta, Knight's Order, and then came Lunties, Inspirational Girl, Gold Trip, and back in behind them was